They told us not to look. They told us not to look. They told us not to ask. They told us truth was dangerous if it questioned what had passed. They called the questions rumors. They buried every thread. But years went by and headlines came from words they said were dead. This ain't about a movement. This ain't about a name. This is about the records that brought the truth through flame. Court files started speaking. Reports came line by line. Indictments hit the daylight, and receipts came right on time. They told us not to look, but we were already there, standing in the shadows, breathing censored air. 49 million views before the silence came. 416,000 hours burned into the flame. 365 were gone. The channel took the hit. February 5th, 21. They tried to bury it, but we remember what they tried to erase. We remember every shadow, every face. They hit the views, they hit the sound. They pushed the questions underground. They hit the work, they hit the name, but they never killed the flame. They told us not to look. Now look at the headlines. Stories once forbidden, breaking through the fault lines. They told us not to ask. Now the records answer back. The receipts are catching up to the truth inside the cracks. Pressure on the platforms, voices pushed away. Videos disappearing while the watchers shape the day. Laptop called a rumor, then it walked into the court. FISA called a side note, then the failures hit report. Epstein files unsealing, names don't prove a crime, but questions that were buried started rising over time. Election words were censored, fraud claims had to be checked. Some were never proven, some were flatly wrecked. But photo rolls and ballot chains still shake the public trust, and asking how the system works should never be unjust. They told us not to look. Now look at the headlines. Stories once forbidden, breaking through the fault lines. They told us not to act. Now the records answer back. The receipts are catching up to the truth inside the cracks. Minnesota showed the money trail. Feeding futures turned to fraud. Taxpayer systems bleeding out, while no one watched the draw. Healthcare takedown shook the room. Billions in false claims. 455 charged now in public program games. USAID money meant for food allegedly went astray. 9 million through the pipeline, where all men found their way. That doesn't prove all programs fall, or every claim was right, but oversight was not a ghost. It walked into the light. Israel safe at last, they said, a line still hard to frame. Iran, Hezbollah, Lebanon now burning in the same. This is not about a people, this is not about the blood. This is about governments and power moving under mud. Foreign policy, intelligence, money, war and peace. The hardest truths are tangled up where easy answers cease. They told us not to look. Now look at the headlines. Stories once forbidden, breaking through the fault line. They told us not to ask. Now the records answer back. The receipts are catching up to the truth inside the cracks. Not every post was proven. Not every claim was clean. Not every voice was honest. Not every sign was seen, but buried in the chaos were questions they feared most. And many of those questions now stand like living ghosts. Who controls the story? Who decides the frame? Who can speak in daylight? Who gets buried by a name? What if news was standing when the pressure came down hard? We lost the reach and never knew, but kept the battle scars. November 21, 25, the lights came back again. 4 years, 9 months, 16 days, through silence, loss, and pain. They hit the views, they hit the sound, they pushed the questions underground. They hit the work, they hit the name, but they never killed the flame. They told us not to look, now look at the headlines. Stories once forbidden, breaking through the fault lines. They told us not to act, now the records answer back. The receipts are catching up to the truth inside the cracks. We were pushed into the shadows, but the shadows did not win. The record kept on growing, and the truth came walking in. This ain't about believing every whisper in the night. This is about the questions that survived into the light. They told us not to look, but we never looked away. The receipts are still arriving, and the truth still has its day.
Through places built to break men, cold stone roads where fear steps in, voices telling me turn around, but I kept moving ground by ground. Shadows reached but never stayed. I stood where stronger men gave away. Something greater walked beside me, and darkness never swallowed me. Though I walk through death's dark shade, I will not fear, I am not afraid. Your rod and staff stay close to me, guarding every step I see. Shadows rise but lose their claim. Your presence burns through every flame. Heaven, here I lift my eyes, protected through the darkest night. I'm not alone in the black, I don't retreat, I attack. You are with me in the black, I don't retreat, you lead me back. Crash against the wall, but when the earth began to shake, something inside refused to break. My cup ran over in the fire, pain burned higher and higher, yet every scar became a road, and every loss became my goal.
You bring pain to face the head, heaven where my enemies tread. You pour all upon my head
And raise me up instead.
My cup runs over in the fire. Your protection lifts me higher. Goodness follows all my days
And guides me through the darkest place. No chain survives the sound, no grave can hold me down. No chain survives your sound.
No grave can hold me down.
Through the valley I will stand, fire in lungs, blood on hands. Teeth can whisper all at once, but I was never walking once. Table set in front of enemies, storm above but peace in me. Mercy follows where I run, I fear no shadow. Through the valley I will stand, held secure by stronger hands. Teeth can We hold these truths, created equal.